Good evening. Welcome to your online yoga practice. I hope I find you well. Tonight I'd like to focus on the heart, moving up into the energy of the heart, focusing on gratitude, focusing on love, joy, happiness, bringing our energy out of this place of fear, out of the head and into our heart space. So tonight's practice is going to be all about the water element. So the water element helps us to wash fear away, any feelings of fear, any fearful thoughts. It is connected to our it's connected to our kidney and bladder meridians. These meridian lines run along the back body, so I'm going to bring in some lower back moves today and be talking to this water element as we flow through today. I'm also going to bring the practice up into the region of our heart, which is connected to your anahata heart chakra, so we can really stay in a high vibration through everything that's going on and to keep ourselves really protected. This is the time to be really practicing yoga and meditation and just keeping your immunity high through restful restorative practices and continuing to look after yourself and to really nourish both your body, your mind, but also the energetic body, which can be really restored and protected through our yoga practice. So I'd like to begin tonight with some pranayama. We are going to practice breath retention, which is a really good way to increase your lung capacity, steady the mind, and get your awareness out of the mind and into your heart space. So finding a comfortable seat, you're welcome to sit as I am on the knees in Virasana pose, or just find comfortable Sukhasana, your meditative seat. Bring your hands to your heart space. Draw your shoulders back and down. Imagine there is a string which is lifting you up from the tip of your crown, aligning the body, drawing posture into the spine, closing the eyes down if you haven't already, and taking a deep breath in through the nose, and just a long sigh out to begin. Two more just like that. Inhale, long sigh out. Last deep breath in. Long sigh out. So you're allowed to let your hands just land on the thighs, palms facing down if you'd like to really ground, anchor in your energy, or palms facing up if you feel like you'd like to welcome in or increase your energy, be open to that energy field. So choosing that variation there. Now taking a deep breath in through the belly, breathe in through your nose and allow that breath to move up into your lungs, your chest, your heart space. You can follow along with your hands like I'll be doing if that is helpful for you. Hold at the top, and then on the exhale, empty your lungs completely. Hold at the bottom. Inhale, fill up. We might just wait for this train to go by. Inhale, fill all the way up. Hold for 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale completely. Holding at the bottom. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now like you're drawing energy up a straw, breathing in, drawing up this energy. Visualize a white light being drawn up from the base of your spine all the way up into the third eye center in between the eyebrows. Holding. 3, 2, 1. Exhale, draw that energy back down the body. It's like you're pushing it back down to the base of your body. You might like to hold it there. 3, 2, 1. Inhale, filling all the way up. So you've got the breath retention at the bottom, but also at the top. So this is called the 4-part breath. Holding. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, pushing it back down. Notice that emptying sensation here, that emptying of the lungs. You're breathing in and out through the nose. Hold. 4, 3, 2, 1, fill up, like drawing energy up a straw, like you're drawing it up the spine. Really breathe it in. Feel yourself up, 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 up. Holding. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhaling. Take it slow. Hold at the bottom and sort of subtly draw up through the base of your spine, the perineum, I always say it wrong, perineum, base of the spine, root chakra, and draw in through the abdominals, so in and up. Inhale, fill all the way up. Holding at the top, deep breath in for 3, 2, 1. Exhale completely. Hold. 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, filling all the way up. In through the nose. Holding. 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale completely. And inhale completely, drawing that energy up the spine. Just allowing that full quality of the breath to move into your awareness as you're breathing in and out now. Still visualizing this white light moving up the body. You might like to visualize this white light drawing up the spine. It's within you and it's all around you. So we're breathing in this protective white light through our practice this evening. Breathing it up the spine, and then as you exhale, you're sending it all the way around you. Just taking a few more deep breaths. Inhale up the spine. Exhale, sending it all the way around you. 2 more. Inhale, bring it up the spine. Exhale, white light all the way around you. Last deep one. Inhale. Exhale, that white light, protective barrier all the way around, protecting your energy field. Bring the hands to your heart space now as we choose to bring in any individual invocations, any prayers or intentions you'd like to bring to this space, to your practice this evening. So that might be just to nourish yourself, to calm down, to slow down, to move into your heart space, out of the head, into the heart through your practice. If you're feeling healthy and strong, you might like to breathe for the collective today, to visualize your lungs as everyone's lungs, for those who need it the most. Breathe for them and dedicate the energy, the prana that we're cultivating through our practice to anyone you'd like through your intention, to those that need it the most. So the power of the mind, the power of the belief system you have, the power of intention is potent. So take this time to really breathe in your intentions, to dedicate your practice to yourself, to your loved ones, to those who need it most. Take a deep breath in as we send that collective intention high. Protective energy on the breath in, dispelling fear on the breath out. We're moving it into cat-cow, which is my favorite place to warm up. So the shoulders are going to arrive over the wrists. Your knees are a good distance apart. Just start to arch into the upper back, creating a big dome-like shape. Inhale as you drop the hips, gazing up towards the ceiling or to the sky. Exhale, close down the movement. And inhale, opening. 3 more rounds. You might even close your eyes down as you're working through this. Taking the time to drop into your body. To bring your awareness towards the sensations in your body. To each inflow of breath, to each steady outflow. And as you're ready, just tuck your toes under, press up into down dog. Lift your sit bones nice and high, draw your abdominals in and up. Rise high to the tippy toes, so both heels lift nice and high. Creating this spaciousness as you continue to fold your chest closer towards your legs. Ground the right heel to the mat as you bend the left knee.
Nice big stretch out. Exhale, ground the left heel to the mat as you bend the right knee. Shifting from side to side. You can take this pedaling action fast or slow paced. Watch your breath as it continues to flow in and to flow out of your lungs. Visualizing your lungs healthy, supported. Visualizing your body capable and strong. Where attention goes, energy flows. So as you bring in these visualizations through your practice today, we help to create that in our reality, to create a healthy body, healthy lungs, healthy loved ones around us, a healthy world. Understanding the power of your intention and really bringing that into the space to your practice. Gazing through to the front as you just step, walk or jump your feet into a forward fold. As you do, bring your feet about hip distance apart. Catch your elbows, bend the knees. Let your chest rest upon your thighs. So this is really nice, nourishing, supportive for your lower back. You're letting the neck drop, so it's like water just rolling off the back of the spine, washing away any thoughts, any fears, any worries. Just let it wash away, rolling off the back. Continuing to stir it out. Feeling this stretch up the posterior chain of the body. So the posterior chain, the back body, is associated with kidney and bladder meridians, which are connected to our water element. The water element teaches us to go with the flow and to stay present, to be here now. So your only concern at this moment, at this very moment in time, is the sensations you can feel in your body and the steady flow of your breath. On the next inhale, just ground your hands to the mat. Step your right knee back, stepping the left foot to face the front. Inhale as you sweep both arms high. Grounding through big toes, opening up through the chest, and just allow your hands to reach up high, or you can kind of bring it into a back bend stretch here for 3. Feeling this in the hip flexors. 2. Exhale as you frame the front foot. Step back through to plank pose. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Bend the elbows as you lower. Breathe in, press into cobra or up dog. So up dog, your thighs are lifted, cobra, they're grounded. Exhale, press back to down dog. Take 5 full breaths. Drawing in through those abdominals, potentially grounding your heels to the mat this round, if you've got the space to do so. You might prefer to bend the knees or lift your heels nice and high. Last deep breath in. Gaze through to the front. Walk, step or jump. Feet into a forward fold. Light on the toes. Fold it over. Inhale. Halfway lift. Exhale. Step the left leg back. Toes ground to the mat. Breathe in with the hands up. Stretching into those hip flexors. Ground through big toes. Make sure this front knee is lining up over the ankle joint. Lift out of the shoulders and then draw them back and down as you sink back into the hips. So you've got this big expression through your heart here. So all of these poses, these back bend sort of stretches which open up the chest, your heart space, the lower back, they work to open up the energy of our heart. They help us to feel more expansive, more grateful, more powerful, more strong, connected to everyone and everything. Last deep breath in. Exhale, frame the front foot. Lift the back knee up as you step it back to high plank. Spread through the palms of the hands, slowly lower, chaturanga. Tuck the toes under, inhale, up dog. And exhale, press it back to down dog. Taking 5 more deep breaths, chest traveling through to thighs. Gazing through to the front on the next inhale, shift it through high plank. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana, bend the elbows as you lower. Tuck the toes under, inhale, up dog. Exhale, back through, down dog. From here, bring your two big toes together, sweep the right leg high. Exhale, draw the right knee in towards the nose, the shoulders arrive over the wrist, big squeeze. Inhale as you sweep the leg high. And exhale, draw the knee towards the nose, big squeeze. 3 more, inhale, sweep it high. Exhale, draw in. 2 more, inhale. Exhale. Last one, inhale. Exhale, draw in. Inhale, sweep the leg high, gaze to your wrist. Step the right foot straight through in between the wrists. Sink deep, sink low into the legs. Reach the arms up. Hands can press together or you can keep them wider. Ground through big toes. Front knee over the ankle joint. Inhale, open through the chest. 2 deep breaths. Exhale, find warrior 2, sink low into your legs. Back foot turns a little wider to the edge of the mat. Track through that front knee, gaze over the fingertips. Strong, powerful, like a warrior. You can handle anything. Eyes on the target, no distractions for 3. Doesn't matter what's going on around us, we can handle it. We can breathe through it, we can stay steady. Nothing can touch us. Inhale, as you flip that front palm, reverse your warrior. Big side stretch, so keep bending that front knee, feel this stretch through your side body. Taking it all the way back. Exhale, frame your front foot. Step back, high plank. Chaturanga, bend the elbows lower. Inhale, up dog, toes tuck under. Exhale, down dog. 5 deep breaths, chest travels through to your thighs, create the space, both in breath and body. Inhale, love. Inhale, nourishment. Inhale that white light within your body and it's all around you. Visualize that white protective light within your body, within the bodies and the aura, the energy field of everyone you love. Even imagining the white light around the earth, the world. On the next inhale, bring your 2 big toes together, sweep the left leg high. Exhale, draw left knee towards the nose, big squeeze. Shoulders over the wrists. Inhale, sweep the leg high. Exhale, draw the knee towards the nose. 3 more, inhale. Exhale, knee towards the nose. 2 more, inhale. Exhale, draw in. Last one, inhale. Exhale, draw in. This time as you draw the leg high, gaze to the wrist. Step the foot through. Ground through big toes as you reach the hands up. Hands can be pressed together a little wider. Sink deep into the legs. For 3, breathe. Belly to lungs. 2. Keep that back leg long. Exhale, find warrior 2. Gazing over the front, fingertips ahead. Power into this front left knee. Track the front knee towards middle toes. Gaze over the fingertips. Draw in through the abdominals. That back foot comes wider. 2. Relax your shoulders. Inhale, keep the front knee bent as you flip the front palm. Reverse your warrior, big side stretch. 3 more here, feel that in your side body. 2, gliding this backhand down the calf. Exhale, frame the front foot. Step back, high plank. Vinyasa flow, shoulders over the wrist as you lower. Breathe in, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Grounding the knees to the mat, bringing in a little bit of hip, lower back and core mobility. So we're working with this region of our lower back. We want to strengthen it up, release any fearful thoughts, any blockages in the area so we can flow freely like water. So from here, tuck both toes under, send your right hand out to the front and extend your left leg long. Draw in through the abdominals, visualize a square shape from your hips to the line of your mat. Hold, draw in through your center, point the toes. 2, keep your gaze straight down to the mat. On the exhale, take your right arm wide to the right, left leg travels wide to the left. Inhale, center. Exhale, take the right arm wide, left leg left. 3 more, inhale, center. Exhale, go wide. Inhale. Last one, exhale, take it wide. Inhale, center. As you come back through the center, either just hold that shape or bend the knee, see if you can catch the bind, lift up. For 3, 2, 1, ground the knee. From here, same thing, second leg. So extend your opposite leg, right leg, left arm. Pull in through the abdominals, keep that square shape through your body. Gazing down to the mat, point the toes. Exhale, take the left arm wide to left, right leg wide to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale, go wide. Inhale, center, 2 more. Exhale, go wide. Inhale, center, last one. Exhale, take it wide. Inhale, center. As you do, either hold that shape or bend the knee, catch the foot, lift it up for 3. 2, find your focus. Exhale, release. Tuck the toes under, press up. Down dog. Chest traveling through the thighs, create that spaciousness. Allow your breath to become long, deep, full, and expansive. Notice the quality. Slow it down, breathe into every part of yourself. Allow your awareness to travel further, further, deeper and deeper inwards. Away from the external world around you. Enjoying this moment before you. All that we can control is here and now. What's going on here and now. And choosing to remain the witness, the observer, trusting everything is always changing, everything is always passing. Sometimes difficult moments are the greatest catalysts for expansion, for the shifts that we're looking for, the shifts we're calling for. Gaze through to the front, walk, step, jump, feet into Malasana, yogi squat. From here, hands to prayer, elbows to knees, sit nice and tall. Allow your feet to go as wide as feels good for you. So that could be a little, it could be a lot. Take your right shoulder to right knee, send the right arm wide, left arm sweeps its way high for 3, draw in through the abdominal. 2, option to keep holding that. Or on the exhale, take that left arm around, see if you've got the potential to catch a bind. Gazing over the left shoulder for 3. 2. Exhale, swap it over. Take left shoulder, left knee. Reach that opposite hand high, wrapping it around the waist if your body allows. See if you can catch the bind, gazing over this right shoulder. Deep breaths for 3. Exhale, release. From here, we'll have a bit of play with crow just because it's a lot of fun. So, to play with crow, what you want to do, it's your arm balancing move. You spread your palms like you're doing a big, nice downward facing dog. So really grip underneath the finger pads. And from here, see if you can press all the way up onto the tippy toes. Lift your knees, lengthen the legs a bit. So you're sort of pressing your shoulders right over the wrist. Bend your elbows. See if you can press the thighs onto the tricep muscles. Lift the tippy toes up and draw them towards another. Now, if you're totally new to crow and this looks super scary and challenging, maybe just practice 1 foot at a time and just a little tip overs. Crow is a really fun one to get, and it takes overcoming the fear to try to keep going, to fall. So really spread through the palms of the hands, get those shoulders over the line of your wrist, bend the elbows, pressing thighs to triceps, and maybe just a little tip and a little tip back. A little tip forward, little tip back. That might be where you go today. Or maybe you've got that full crow shape and you're just holding on. Hold it there for 3, 2, brace your core, and 1, ground the feet to the mat. So from here, I'm actually just going to show you a similar move that you can do on your back. It looks a little bit weird, but it's pretty helpful for getting that sensation. So in the same way that we just did, I want you to lengthen your legs, bend the knees a little, spread through the palms of the hands, ground your elbows to your thighs, brace your core, flex your feet, and start to really draw in through the abdominals, like you're pressing the feet to the sky. The sensation here is pretty much the same. So this pose, it looks like a little bit of a cockroach, but that feeling is what you're going for in your crow. While we're here, let's bring it into a happy baby. So catch either the big toes or the inner or outer arches of the feet. Just starting to rock and roll from side to side. Taking some deep breaths. We're really going to start to slow it down. I'm always super mindful lately since I've been filming these yoga classes of doing the standing postures, because I need to get a good camera. So I've been filming them on my phone and I can't see the image of what I'm filming. So definitely need to work on my camera quality and my production quality, but I'll get there. Just having fun practicing and bringing you some free yoga classes. And it seems like in this time, it's so important to sometimes just stay at home and practice and not give up on your practice, to keep going with it. Or maybe a time to start a practice at home. So this particular pose is really nourishing for the lower back. It's like a big lower back massage, but it's also getting the meridian lines that run up the inside of the leg. Stomach and spleen run along here from your big toe up the inside of the leg. Stomach and spleen meridian are associated with worry, locked up, pent up worry in the body. So if you're feeling worried, it's connected to earth elements. Lower back, kidney and bladder is associated, the house of fear, connected to water element. We work both these elements in this pose, as well as our heart, fire element in the arms. So many of these yin postures, the slower, sort of stretchy ones, work the energy of the body and they're so nourishing. Exhale, let the legs ground to the mat. We're bringing it into the lower back from here. Take your arms in line with the body. Ground your hips flat to the mat, feet are hip distance apart. So we're just going for a bridge pose. So slowly start to peel your lower back vertebrae by vertebrae all the way up off the mat. As you do so, either just keep your arms by your sides or catch the bind, drawing your shoulder blades towards another. Activate through your hips to lift them nice and high. Gazing straight up for 3. Keep lifting the hips high. 2. Keep activating the muscles in your butt. And on the exhale, if you're bound, release the bind, imprint your body, vertebrae by vertebrae. Back down to the mat. Draw your knees into the chest, big cuddle, big circle, big stir. Taking 3 deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth here in between. Breathing in love, breathing in white light, breathing in nourishing energy, and just dispelling anything that feels heavy for you today. Inhale through the nose. Long sigh out. Inhale. Long sigh out. Last deep breath in. And exhale. So I'm going to bring this one into our full wheel back bend. So if you're comfortable with this in your practice, you're more than welcome to follow along. If not, just go for the bridge pose that we did on the first round. So it's your choice. Ground your feet hip distance apart. If you're going for full wheel, you want your fingers all the way up towards the fingertips, pointing towards your shoulders. So elbows are pointing towards the ceiling. Take a deep preparatory breath and then start to lift your hips up. Press up. I really like to ground my head and move my hands in a little bit closer. Then lift up for 5 deep breaths, opening this heart. Bringing the energy into our heart space. Any blockages in water, in fire element. Keep breathing fully and expansively, choosing to stay open. To be the light. 2 more. Inhale. Last deep breath in. Exhale, slowly imprint all the way down. As you come down, draw those knees back into the chest. I'm going to shift up. I feel like I'm out of focus. circling, stirring from side to side. Take those 3 deep breaths. Breathing in loving awareness, loving energy. Letting go of fear, letting go of worry, anxiety, fear of the future, fear of what we cannot control. Choosing to focus only what we can control, which is the present moment. The antidote to fear is to stay here, to be here now, to focus on your surroundings. What you're grateful for in this moment, here and now. And I like to bring that to your awareness, to your heart space. What is it I feel grateful for? And on the next exhale, ground your feet hip distance apart. 3rd and final back bend, opening up this energy of our heart. So again, you're welcome to take bridge here or follow me along into our wheel. So if you're going for bridge, arms are by your sides. If you're taking wheel, hands are up towards the head. Take a deep breath in, prepare. Long breath out. On that next inhale, press into the hands, lift the hips up, ground the head, press all the way up. Now you can always come down, ground the head again. Walk your hands in closer, lift up, creating more space. Breathe for 5. In through the nose. 3 more deep breaths. Keep going, stay strong. Last 2. And on the next exhale, slowly come down. As you do come down, draw those knees back into the chest. Give yourself a big stir out. Deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth. Feels so good. Big release there. Big heart opener. So our heart, the energy of your heart, deals with grief. It deals with sadness, jealousy, resentment, anger. In times of fear, it's hard to sit up in the heart space. But once we transcend fear, fear and love cannot exist in the same place. So it's so important in times where everything feels a little chaotic all around us, when there's not much we can control, to move out of that space of fear, move into your heart and focus on what you can control. So I want you to come into a butterfly pose now. So feet together, knees go wide, and your arms are just going to open wide. So with your arms wide, we bring it into this heart meridian, your heart and lungs. And I just want you to take some really deep breaths here from belly all the way up into lungs to your chest, your heart space. In that same sort of fashion that we began with, so that you're breathing energy up a straw from the base of your spine up, up, up into your heart space. But really keep that energy, keep your awareness in your heart as you're practicing this breath work. And as we come into this breath work, I'd like you to focus on what it is you're grateful for in this present moment. What are you grateful for? What are the little things that really are the big things for you? Deep breath in. Long breath out. Out through the mouth. Who are the people in your life that bring you joy, that make you smile? Deep breath in. Long sigh out. What are the small moments that bring you joy on the daily? These moments are things like a view of the ocean, the sky above, a flower in bloom, the smile of your child, sound of their laugh. What am I grateful for today? What is it that matters to me today? What is important to me today? Breathing this into your heart space, breathing that gratitude into your awareness, shifting your vibration from fear to love. And with every exhale, let go of any fears, let go of anything that feels heavy, any worries, any concerns. Let it all drop away like leaves or wash away like water. take 3 more deep breaths. And on the next inhale, just slowly draw those legs back. Round your feet hip distance apart now. This next pose is a yin stretch. It's called twisted roots. To do it, you're going to take your right knee, cross it over the left knee, tuck that right foot underneath the left calf muscle like you're doing eagle stretch or Gurudasana if you're familiar with it. Then allow your legs to roll to the left as you keep your gaze over to the right. So your legs resemble twisted roots or twisted tree trunks. There's a stretch through the mid-back here. Now the higher that you bring your knees up towards this left arm, the deeper it's going to become. This one is so good. It's a detoxifying stretch. It's stretching out all of the organs around the midline. What it's actually doing is compressing the blood flow like a sponge. It's like wringing out the body like a sponge. Not much is going on while we're in the twist. But as we release it, you get this free flow of fresh blood flowing to those vital organs, flowing through the entire field of the body, which helps to lift our energy, increase our overall vitality and immunity, and also activates your parasympathetic nervous system. Just take 3 more deep breaths. On the inhale, feel the expansion, so the breath still moves up into your lungs. And on that exhale, it's like you're twisting, sinking, dropping, softening a little further. Breathe in, unravel. Draw your legs back through center. We're going straight in, second side. So take that opposite knee, cross it over, tuck the foot underneath the opposite left calf muscle. So you've got double binds, or just get as close as you can get. Roll both knees over, gaze to your left extended arm. Now you can take this top hand to the knee and actually draw those knees a little higher. That will bring the stretch up into the mid-back. Gazing over to the opposite direction. Broaden the breath. Feel the expansion for 3. That softening, that letting go upon every exhale. Last deep breath in. And unraveling. We're taking a moment of rebound just because it feels so good. Let your arms just rest by your side. Your feet are hip distance apart. Breathe from belly up into lungs. Breathing for yourself here as you focus, as you visualize the health of your lungs. As you notice the quality of your breath, breathing for yourself and anyone else who needs your energy tonight. Breathing for the collective. Breathing for anyone who needs lungs just like yours. And through our intention alone, we can breathe for ourselves, we can breathe for the world. Letting go of fears in the collective, let it drop with that exhale. Breathing in that love, breathing in the gratitude. Bringing up your vibration. Take 1 more deep breath in. Long breath out. From here, we've got 1 more stretch, and this is another really good one for the water element. It works with our kidney and bladder meridians. It is snail pose or your shoulder stand. So to come into it, if you're not feeling the full stand, a good way is just to sort of send your legs up and just hang out there. You'll get all the benefits. It brings the blood flow from the legs back down to the heart. It switches on your parasympathetic nervous system, which helps your body rest, restore, de-stress, and gets rid of all those stress hormones like cortisol. So legs up wall, if you got a wall around at home, is also a good way. You can take the time and find a wall if you want to. Or if you'd like to follow me along into the full posture, you're going to ground your elbows to the mat. Slowly start to rock your legs up as the hands find your waistline. Ground through the elbows. We're starting with the legs inverted, so keep them nice and high. You can keep them straight up above, pointing, flexing the feet, or take the legs nice and wide. This again just stimulates blood flow. Take about 3 more deep breaths if you're in the stand. If you're somewhere else, just hang out there. On the next exhale, we're sending our legs into snail, into plow, halasana pose. Legs invert overhead. Either keep the support around your waistline, or if you've got your feet grounded like me, you can likely send those arms like a pillar. You might like to catch a bind, drawing your shoulder blades towards another. Draw in through the abdominals. Keep your gaze straight up. Keep flowing with the breath. 5 full breaths. You might even see if you can walk those feet a little closer or bend the knees, deaf man's pose. This particular pose is really good for the heart and lungs as well. If you do have issues with the lungs and throat, this one is really good for that throat chakra. Let that air out. Take a deep breath in. Long sigh out. One more inhale. Long sigh out. This is just my favorite pose. I could literally stay here all day. From here, bring your hands back to the lower back. Slowly roll down. Now take this slowly. There's no rush. Roll down as slowly as you need to. As you do make your way down, just allow your legs to travel long. Coming into fish pose, ground through the elbows, puff up your chest. Your gaze comes to about the third eye point. Open, notice this big curvature in my back. Create that with yourself. Ground through the palms, bottoms to the palms of the hands, ground through elbows. Big opener for the heart chakra, anahata, and vishuddha, throat chakra. So healthy for our lungs to be in positions like this, which expand over contract. Choose to stay open. Stay open to love, to choose love over fear every time. Last deep breath in. And exhale, we're releasing it. Arms by your sides. Feet about hip distance apart. You have found your way into Shavasana, relaxation. Take a deep, nourishing breath up into your heart. A long sigh out. Keep breathing out any fears, any worries, any heaviness. 2 more. Inhale. Long breath out. Last deep breath in. Exhaling. Finding your way into Shavasana, relaxation. Few minutes of rest, recovery. Just for you. Slowly bring your awareness back to the space. Just start to wriggle your fingers or your toes. Gently roll over to one side. Taking a moment to reground, to bring back your awareness to the space around you, to your body, to your breath. Remembering your intentions. Continuing to choose loving awareness over fear. To stay present, to be here now, to be in the moment, and to be the light. To watch your conversations, the drama that you're feeding, and choosing love. Choose love. Every opportunity, every moment is an opportunity. This dog does not want me to be heard right now. Every moment is an opportunity to choose love over fear. Alright. We are moving up into a seated position. We're going to seal the practice with 3 deep breaths. I'm also being attacked by midgies. There's so many midgies around, but that's okay. Midgies also bring you into the present moment. We're sealing it today with 3 deep breaths. On the 3rd breath, we're going to chant Om together. It's a sacred chant. It is a chant of the heart space. So find your comfortable position. Bring your hands to the heart. Deep breath in through the nose. Long sigh out the mouth. Inhale. Long sigh out. Deep breath in. Bring the prayer to your third eye center for hope and for dreams. To the lips for truth, for honesty. To your heart space for love and compassion. Together we bow. In gratitude we say, Namaste.